Black Mountain Rag to warm up. This is the part that gives me trouble, is that part where you're, that little part there where you pick it with the pick of the tip, but you're actually hitting your thumb there a little bit on the strings. You're kind of brushing it on there. You're trying to get it like a bit of a harmonic sound. Kind of hard to do, actually. Trying to get her in tune here. Trying to wake up. Just woke up with the help of my decaffeinated coffee crystals. That's how we drink it around here. No cream or sugar. Kind of loud out here, but I don't know. Just wanted to be outside in nature and hit outside. I didn't get too far outside. Thank you. Hello there. Hello, farmer. get her in tune. Doing okay. Just waking up, actually. It's kind of early for me. 10:30 a.m. or whatever. Yeah, thank you. It's an Alvarez 5053. That's the model number. Like it a lot. It's got an interesting back and sides. Not sure what kind of wood it is or anything. It's an old one. Apparently has some old strings on it um, that are a few years old, but it still sounds new. I think they're the coated strings. Do you play alternative? Sir, I I love all kinds of music. Actually, I grew up playing a lot of metal as a young kid. Then my dad got me into like rock. Played like a lot of Cream and stuff like that. A lot of I was into Zeppelin and Cream, all that stuff, classic rock. Um, got into bluegrass really young too. My grandpa got me and my dad both into picking, so kind of had all that going on at the same time. Later on, 19, 20 years old, I think me and my dad, we got with this group, with this band, and we started gigging with them a bit. It was a smaller band, but it was pretty fun. And we did a lot of like classic rock, a lot of blues, a lot of like Santana and stuff like that. So my musical taste is pretty crazy. I used to make a lot of hip hop beats. I love rap growing up, so uh, people just think that, oh, you play hillbilly music, you would never listen to hip hop. It's like, no, I I listen to Eastern music. I have all kinds of stuff I listen to. Sometimes I walk around. I listen to a lot of beats, like instrumental beats and stuff like that. Uh, some electronical music, some even music I don't even have to understand the language. I was listening to some like Turkish music and stuff. It was really cool. Like Jewish music, all kinds of stuff. Yeah. It's kind of whatever I'm in the vibe to. Like I don't listen to like electronic music, you know. I think it's pretty silly. But the other day at work, I heard it on the speakers, and there was this electronic song. I was like, wow, I really like that. I had to find out that one, and so I looked it up and I listened to that song like 100 times. I loved it. It was just a bunch of weird sounds. And then there's this band called Tycho, Tycho, I think. They're like electronic only. They do keyboards and just a bunch of cool sounds. I dig it. I could vibe out to that. But I could also put some Bill Monroe, listen to a voice on high. I hear a voice calling. I love that too. So I don't know. All over the place. I'm a metalhead, but my go-to music for relaxing is country and bluegrass. My favorite is Alison Krauss is good. I really like the Dixie Chicks. I don't think there's probably one band that had as much talent per band as the Dixie Chicks. Uh, they all played phenomenal instruments, banjo, mandolin, guitar, and they all sang great. And they had Brian Sutton backing them up on lead guitar. I mean, plus about 8 other people. How much more talent can you possibly get in a band? Okay. Play
Don't slam the
let me
door.
play Black Mountain Rag again here.
I changed the clocks. Don't slam the door.
Original. We got no originals. Everything I know is 200 years old. Um, I mess around on the bass, but I'm no bass player. Yeah. Sorry, a little bit not warmed up yet. Oh, what did you think? Well, right on, bro. I'm glad that was good enough. Thank you. I was messing with this peach picking in Georgia the other day, trying to learn it. It's really pretty. It's got some really nice chords. Let's see. Let's see. Just learning that one. You look like Jeremy Piven. Yeah, I don't know who that is, but yeah, I look pretty goofy, so it's all good. Who's Piven? Is he another guitar player? Peace. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Thank you, XC. Appreciate that. What's up, Danny? Oh, he's not a. So I look somewhat like an actor. Okay, I'll take that. Had a lot worse compliments. Salty Dog Blues is one I want to do a lesson on. In G. Hello, Fred. I swear, go busking. You'll make some awesome guitar kit. You think so? I was asking my sister that the other day if I could make anything. Just like going to like Davis. That would be sweet. And like just go have a coffee. You know? Do you think they put anything in there? Cause I've seen like literally bums put out a little case, you know? I could sure use it. That'd be awesome. Just go have my coffee and then even if it was just like gas money, you know what I mean? That would really help my situation. Yeah. I told my sister, I said, it was actually a month ago, I said, you know what we should do? You play rhythm guitar. She's like, well, I don't want to sing or anything. I'm like, okay, well, great, because I know like 100 fiddle tunes. We don't got to say anything. Let's just go jam. You know? Have a coffee. UC Davis. That's a good little area nearby. You know? Play them a bunch of tunes and just, like, I don't know, keep playing them over and over again. You don't have to have a huge song list. People keep walking by. They don't care. Okay, I'm going to do that. All right, man. You know what? I just thought of this. Maybe I'll just do... That's interesting. I should just do lives doing that. Just show you guys, like, the interactions or whatever. Just live stream that. People walking by and us jamming or whatever. That'd be fun. I'm gonna start doing that. Actually, I have today off. I might do that later. If everybody could please subscribe to this channel, we're going to do we got a bunch of free lessons on here, daily lives, daily shorts lessons, you know, learn a lick in 60 seconds. I did one the other day, showing you guys how to break these down, you know, note for note. Good old licks like that. You know, if you can watch a 60-second video and walk away with a lick, I mean, that's pretty cool. Love to teach guitar. Free things are the best. Yeah, exactly. You have a great gift. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. That means a lot. I keep hearing people say that. I just never thought it myself, and I don't know. I guess it's hard to take a compliment sometimes, so I appreciate that. Work on your case. Brilliance has nearly arrived. You are. I appreciate that. Trend, thank you, bro. Play some Cannibal Corpse. Look, you think you're joking with me, but you're not too off. I'll start sweeping on this guitar. We'll do a breakdown here. I'll get an 8-string acoustic and I'll mess it up. Now I used to play a lot of like the Faceless, Born of Osiris, straight up just hard band, Vela Maya, Cannibal Corpse. I listened to a few of their songs. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really listen to that much anymore, at all, really. But I was telling earlier, my musical stuff is all over the place. Steve Martin, the actor? Yeah, I do know. Yeah, he's a banjo player. He's like world class, ain't he? He's like a professional, almost professional banjo player, right? You know what I think would be cool for the channel is to like jam with some like known people. I think it would help my channel out. I don't know. I seen one guy, I really like his channel, Flatpicking Nation. You guys probably follow him. He's got like 20K subs, but he had Billy Strings on his little show there, his little YouTube deal. I don't know how he swung that, but he's he's a good player, man. And I've consistently been following him, watching him get better and better. He's got a lot of cool stuff. Yeah, I'd like to get to that level where I could really pick all that kind of different stuff. He has a lot of different styles. Can't warm up here. You know, one thing I hate is when my fingers get cold. I can't really play. We'll do a lesson on that one too. Browns Ferry Blues. It's got some. It's got some cross picking in it. Prove me incorrect. Sorry, I haven't been following the comments here, folks. What's going on here? I don't know what I'm doing. Sorry, I might have accidentally put somebody on timeout. I just said that. I don't know how this works, folks. I'm trying to read the comments. I don't know. Sorry, Justin, I'm not sure. I didn't get all the comments. But yeah, I've been working on that one. What's up, Brad Wilson? Good morning. Hello, everyone. If you all could just like this real quick, do a little quick like or whatever. I don't know. I heard that's what you're supposed to ask these folks. It helps the. My friend told me this. He's all into online stuff. The algorithms. I don't even know how to really say that right. Algorithms. I think I'm saying it right. He says it helps it push it out there. I said, push it where? To the people, dummy. But last time we got like 20 people on here. Oh, we already got 7 folks on here. Is everybody here pickers, guitar players, or whatever? I mean, we got this guy in here listening to Cannibal Corpse. I'm sure he plays guitar. Probably has an 8-string. Tuned down. That's funny. Guys got the 8 strings and they tune down like drop F. How low you want to go? Damn. Just get a damn bass. My dad always used to say that. Why don't they just get a 5-string bass? I was like, Dad, the bass players got 8 strings. They drop tune. They drop them too. Good to see you again, brother. I picked it up again after leaving it down a few years. I want to learn. Don't let your deal go down. Salty Dog Blues. Yeah, those are both good songs. I'll teach them both on here. Let's see how that goes. I've been playing 47 years. Congratulations, man. That's a long time. I've been going for about 25, I think. I'm not sure. I'm 34. I just turned 34 now. And I started when I was like, well, I did start when I was 7, but I broke my first guitar, and so my dad said, "You're not ready." And then so he got me another one about 2 years later. I think about 11 or 12 was when my grandpa started picking with me, showing me like he showed me the wildwood flower. My dad already showed me like the rock. My dad was showing me the rock stuff. Sunshine Your Love. And then my grandpa, I would go stay with my grandpa when my dad was at work, and he'd show me. So that's what I was learning. Sunshine Your Love and Wildwood Flower. Two way different styles of music, but I had the metal. I liked rap with my friends. I listened to hip hop, Slim Shady, and then my dad was stop listening to that, right? My friends were like Slim Shady, Tupac, and my dad was like, don't listen to that crap. Listen to Cream. Listen to Jimi Hendrix. Then I'd go to my grandpa's, Grandpa, look, my dad is showing me, this awesome rock, and he's like, don't listen to that stuff. Don't listen to the new stuff, because he thought the '70s was new. He was like, here's what you want to learn. You want to learn some guitar picking. Yeah. Everyone, and so I was like, in my mind, why can't I listen to all this stuff? Almost playing banjo, right on. You almost playing banjo? Well, it sounds more like it when I cross pick. Do a quick old vid of them how to play whenever you get the chance. Amazing Grace. Just as I played that, and yes, that's the church bells. Kind of fun, kind of cool. Wonder what tune they're in. I just subscribed to you for that. Oh, thank you, man. Yeah, I just pulled that out of my hat. I didn't even realize I remembered that one. I love the way Doc Watson plays that. I'm going to do a lesson on that for you. Amazing Grace. Yeah, that's because I do like a lot of the old Christian hymns, songs, and whatnot. I love them. I Hear a Voice Calling, Bill Monroe. That's one of my favorites. picking there for the Wild Flower. My grandpa used to play it very fast. And it's funny, it's not really a fast song, but he played it fast on a 12 string. And here's how Grandpa AC played it. That's how he played it. That's how he did it. And then he would look, and then he would go, he'd think he was being sneaky, and then he would go down in G. Just when you think he's done, he'd start picking it there. He'd look like he was done, and then he'd go back into C. The song never ended. I rarely use a pick anymore. Yeah, you can make any song your own. Yeah, a lot of people are like, "Wow, I never heard anybody cross pick Wild with Flower," but it can be pretty. So there's two different types of cross picking that I'm aware of. The first one I learned is the 2 down 1 up. Take a D chord, right? And here's how you do it. Here's the right hand movement is literally, it's like a sweep picking, like you're sweeping it, but you're sweeping it over 2 picks. You're sweeping the flat pick over your first 2 strings down. You don't got to pick them, you just got to sweep. And then on the third one, when you get to your 3rd string, come up. So it's called 2 down, 1 up. And there's the cadence. That's how it should sound, not like a horse gallop, but this. Now, the man that is important for this style, his name is George Shuffler. He's an awesome guitar player from back in the 40s and 50s. He was the lead guitar player for the Stanley Brothers. Okay, and now what happened was it came time to play lead, and he didn't have that much chops at the time, is what was going on, and they did not have a banjo player, I believe he said, and so they were missing that sound of a banjo player. So he thought to fill in the sound, to make more sound, he needed more notes. So he was going to adopted this 2 down 1 up style, and it took care of the fact that they didn't have a banjo player. They got one later, but he stuck with the style, and it was very unique sound. Not a lot of pickers were doing anything like that. So he was the one that really started cross picking. That was like the first style, I believe. That was way back. And songs like Worried Man Blues, you'll hear this style. Let me play a little bit of it. It takes a worried man to sing a worried song. I'm not going to sing it. I got to work on my singing, but you know how it goes. That's a 2 down 1 up style, and it's really pretty. And if you learn it, you can pick anything, literally, because you adhere to the idea that 2 down 1 up, that goes for anywhere on the strings across the board. Sometimes you might skip a string, as George Shuffler used to say. Sometimes you might skip ahead and get you a little extra. That's what he said. He's a real hillbilly. But for the most part, 90% of the time, it's 2 down 1 up. Instances like this. That's not cross picking, obviously. But it's mostly 2 down 1 up. And then the other style is alternating cross picking. So the first, like I showed you, is 2 down, 1 up. Take your D chord. Alternating is this. This is the other style. It usually starts with a downstroke most times. So the first time is down, up, down, and you're usually picking 3 strings. So you pick a D chord, down, down, and then the second time around it's going to be up, down, up. So it literally, it's like an A-B. It switches. It's opposite each time. Usually starts with a downstroke. I don't know of an instance where I've ever started a cross-picking section in a song where I started with the upstroke. My guitar's a little out of tune, but you get the idea. I think I haven't been able to keep it in tune, folks. 1 second. Hey, can I get one more cup? Hey, can I get one more cup of the decaf? I need the energy so I can keep these folks going.
Making biscuits.
Oh, biscuits? Okay. Making biscuits. Decaf gotta keep me going. Alright. Sorry, folks. Dust in a baggie. Oh, I did a lesson on that one. That's a really good song to learn how to alternate pick fast. I like how it climbs all the way from the low strings. Used to be able to play it faster. I'm lagging. Oh, I'm sorry. Is it me? Is it my internet connection? How would you cross pick Silent Night? I don't know. I remember my grandpa playing Silent Night. I'll have to learn that. if I can get it down regular. I don't know. I'll work on it. Yeah, it's kind of got that type of rhythm.
Here, I gotta eat
Oh,
something
thank you
before I
so
go
much.
to bed, or before I go to my appointment.
I got it. Thank you.
I can't be interrupted. I'm still making this.
Mama's making biscuits.
Oh, Kitty, and if you see her, she's got food. Just say hungry and then let her in.
Track time. Danny. Man, I can't seem to warm up out here. That's a good one though. True, I like the cross picking style. Thank you. I got tons of videos of different cross picking styles and different tips and tricks on how to be a better flat picker. But yeah, I do love the cross pick. I like when you're picking fast, alternating, and then all of a sudden you got to cross pick a chord like this. Sometimes it's hard to get them all in there. There we go. There. I did the Dustin and Baggy lesson. There's some other songs I want to do of his though. Slow Train. I forgot a couple of them. No, I don't know the Bathroom Sink. There's tons of songs that he plays. I'm not sure. I heard that one though, I think. Slow Train is the one. You know what the most amazing song to hear you play with that style in the Entertainer? Right. Yeah, yeah. For sure. I have hard enough time just getting through Black Mountain Rag. Especially this little section here. The hardest part ain't the picking, it's this. Trying to get that harmonic effect from the pick and making the skin on your thumb. You got to hit the pick and your thumb on there at the same time to get that little harmonic deal where it kind of. Tommy Emmanuel, man. Can't imagine what it would be like to be that good. Is everybody here subscribed to the channel? I was just wondering. I know there's like 5-6 people on here. I know a couple people subbed. I appreciate that. I'm trying to grow this channel here. I'm trying to get it to 5K. I got a goal here. I think I can get there. One of the prettiest songs I learned was the train wreck of 1262. Doc and Merle Watson, him and his boy, did this song about a train wreck. A lot of them old songs were about train wrecks. 1262. basis. They're good though. Oh yeah, thank you, Max. Appreciate that. Yeah, this guitar sounds good. I like it. I don't. I'm working on saving up money to get a microphone. I don't have it yet, but I want to get a microphone so I can do more quality videos on here. Maybe a camera eventually too. But right now we're just rocking with the phone. So, but if I'm gonna do lessons, I need to, and it needs to sound good. You know. Let's see. Christian says, brilliant. Give all the glory to the only one, Lord Jesus Christ. Yes. Thank you, Lord. That's right. Amen. And Peter told them, you must repent, every one of you, and be baptized in the name of Jesus Christ for the remission of your sins. I just got baptized a couple weeks ago in Jesus' name. Thank you, Lord. I needed to do that. It's always a good reminder. There's always a good brother in Christ that comes through alive and like uplifts people. Because there's so much negativity lately, and it's always good to know that got some brothers and sisters in Christ on here. You should try to sing. You know what? My sister told me. That she's a world-class singer. My sister. She's pretty well, like pretty right there. She's really good, and she had me doing. We were messing around, having fun, karaoke, and I was like singing along, and she actually tried. She's like, you know what? You actually have potential. This whole time you haven't tried. I thought I was just sounding horrible, but what she hears is potential, and what I do have is I am in key, and so I do want to learn to where I can sing good enough. At least sing as good as I can play. If I could make my singing match my, at least to where I could sing some of these folk ballads and these little country tunes, that'd be good enough for me. We're not going to be doing no opera. Like the style, like I like the way like Doc Watson can sing. He sings pretty. I like his style. He ain't no like phenomenal singer, but I think for the style of music, it fits well. Christian, with you. I am dying of stage 4 liver cancer. Okay, Max, well, I know what to pray for later after I get off here. In Jesus' name. Okay. All right, Max. Yeah, you just never know what somebody else is going through. Well, I've been so lazy I can't change mine. At least you got an excuse. I don't got an excuse right now. I just say, "Here, Dad, your dad changed it. Change it." He's like, okay. I don't think I've ever changed my guitar strings. Maybe once or twice in my life. That's actually true. Maybe a handful of times, maybe 5 times, but that's it. Not more. And I actually don't know anything about guitar, about guitars. I don't know guitars that well. I mean, I got a D18 Golden Era. My dad gave me that, and I got this one. It's a 5053 Alvarez, just an old 40-year-old Alvarez or whatever. I like them both, but I don't know how they're built. I don't know, like, the woods, usually. That's why it's funny, people will come to me for guitar advice, like, what guitar should I buy? I'm like, I don't know, how much money you got? Get like a Alvarez are really good for the money so far I've tried, because this Alvarez kind of holds to that D18, and the D18 was, 3K, and this is like 700. So if you can play, you can sing. See, I told that to my mama, and she said, "I don't think so, son." But the Lord does miracles. Maybe one of these days you'll start singing. I see. My problem is when I start singing, it messes up my playing. I have even trouble talking. I was in a band growing up, and I was always happy with just being lead guitar player. I know my job, right? I know my talent. So I stick there. I stay in my lane, right? I let the singer sing, and I do my thing. So, but I do want to sing. I think I could. I have faith. I don't know if I have a good singing voice. That's the thing. How do you know if you have a good singing voice? I guess you got to start singing. Find out. Last time I started singing, I was by myself, and I got embarrassed. And embarrassed, you're bad if you embarrass yourself in front of yourself. Singing in the shower and get embarrassed too. You're like, I can't do this. It's like, wait a minute, there's no one in the shower I can sing. But nope. Where do you, let's see, I keep touching this thing and it wants to start a poll. I don't know what that means. I don't want to start no poll here. Any Elvis? Elvis. That sounds familiar. Have you ever heard of Elvis?
Of course. So have you.
Who is that again?
Elvis Presley.
Oh, is that the country guy?
Oh, I don't know that new country.
Elvis Presley.
Elvis Presley's old.
He's an actor or a guitar player?
He's both. You know he is.
I don't know. I don't follow that.
What are you talking about? He's dead.
He was like the king, right, or whatever. Yeah. See, I know. I listen to all old people though.
Well, you grew up with it. You may not like it, but good Lord.
Yeah.
Don't act like you don't know. You never heard of Elvis
Mom's
Presley.
getting mad at me. I don't know all the names, man.
Oh.
My mom's like, for crying out loud. She thinks I'm goofing off. I listen to a lot of fiddle music. I like Bob Wills. I'm just messing with you. I know Elvis. I like to play on here. I was trolling yesterday. I was messing with some folks. Some people come in with their weird comments, so I just gotta go back at them. No, Elvis. I never really listened to him, to be honest with you, though. I don't the only song I do know is him that I liked was Blue Suede Shoes, but I like the way that Doc Watson did that song. Okay, Mama. Thank you, Mama.
Thank you.
Yes, just took the cat inside.
Sorry.
She's all right.
Sorry.
Get her some food. Cat's hungry. practice. Yeah, yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'll work on it later. I'll do some. I'll sing. Oh, it's funny you say that. It's really funny you say that because uh, yesterday I went to church and I showed up early and the girls were practicing singing and there was only a few people there. So the pastor handed me the mic, the third mic or whatever, and I was like, oh no, you don't want to do this. And the writing was up on the screen board there, and I started singing, and immediately they start laughing. The girls looking at me, I'm like, Pastor, get this thing away from me. And he's like, no, go ahead, try it. I was like, okay, I tried it a bit more, and I was in tune, but it just, Pastor's wife next to me said, God, we sound horrible. Yeah, he did. He handed me the mic. That was the wrong move. I said, you got to keep me on that bass. They've been having me play bass a little bit, practicing with the church, so I don't know. I'm not a bass player, but it is fun. If the Lord has called me to play bass, I'll do it. But he's got to let me know. He didn't tell me. Another brother in Christ, Demarius, he's an awesome drummer. He plays for the church. And this boy could get down on the drums, like church music, but he's got a double bass. And he's sitting there like, you know, like straight up, like, I don't know, Valamaya breakdown, straight up on these worship songs. I love it. I love that. So I was jamming with him, trying to figure out what I'm doing. I'm sitting over here like with a 5-string bass. It's a Carvin, it's a good bass, but I don't know bass, you know, so I'm like trying to fake it till I make it. And like, I'm just happy if I can get in key, hit a couple good notes. Every once in a while I'll do something to look over at me, they're like, that sounded pretty good. All right, Smith, Black Mountain Rag. We never played that one before. Listen. We're getting off to a good start now. Boy, I'm already wore out. I can tell my playing's not so good right now. I'm starting to miss the notes. I think I'm burnt out from the last few days of jamming. But thank you, buddy. Let me slow it down a little bit. I got a full lesson on that too, I believe. Watched it. Oh, right on. Cool. Can you play Temperance Wheel? I'm not sure of that one. Always let me know who that's by. I always fake by sliding till I get the right note. Fake it. Keep going. Very good. Thank you. Heck yeah. Thanks, brother. I like the way Tony Rice plays Little Sadie. Him and his band. My God, they play Little Sadie good. That's about the countryest song I might have ever heard. And the way he sings it, man, Tony, I love the way Tony can sing. I gotta go, but I'm subscribed. Thank you, Max. Appreciate it. God bless you. Have a good day, man. Stay tuned for the lives, you guys. Girls Gather Round by Milk Carton Kids. Check it out. Okay. Girls Gather Round. I'll try to remember that. Go on my little prayer walk around here. Got some praying to do here. I like these lives because you can kind of like say stuff and talk about things that probably would get you like striped or whatever. We don't want to do that, so we gotta be careful because we don't want to get shut down. But I love the live streams that people can talk about kind of whatever they want to, ask questions. That's really cool. Can you do some CCR? No, my dad loved CCR. He always wanted the black woman in a black dress. Right? I love them though. John Fogerty. Yeah, it's a good song. You know who I really like for like old rock set? So I love 70s. I like Blue Oyster Cult. Can't even say it. Blue Oyster Cult. I Love the Night. That's an awesome song. I love the night. Right? See, I need to try to sing it. See, there. Got a preview of how my singing's gonna go. The day is okay and the sun can be fun, but I live to see those rays slip away. Phenomenal lyrics. I'm not even a lyric guy, but when I heard those lyrics, I was like, man, that's some awesome writing right there. Do you like I Love the Night, Blue Oyster Cult?
I love Blue Oyster Cult.
Oh, I do too.
I like it.
Who's your favorite band?
I'll tell you, homemade, you can't, not the greatest baker, but I'm proud of these. Homemade old-fashioned butter biscuits.
Oh my God.
Don't go crazy on them. They made 10.
Butter
homemade,
biscuits?
try it. The real butter, you know. Carl's Jr. ain't got shit on me. Is it good?
Thank you, Mama.
It's a homemade butter biscuit from your German mother. You still gotta learn, sprechen Sie Deutsch.
That's my German mama. She's funny, man. Is that my father? No, he's up there. And my dad, he lives close nearby too. We're gonna get him on here. My dad wants to start getting on here, and he's the music theory guy, and he knows all about the guitar specs and music stuff. So we can be a really good team. Thank you, Inner. Yeah, I let her know. At first when I started doing the live streams, I was like, Mom, stop, you know, I'm busy. In my room, Mom. I recently last year moved back from nearby. I moved back with my family and my sister, so we're like a little team right now. We're working together. It's all good. Kind of funny living with your mom. It's funny. I like it. Can you play Wish You Were Here? But no, Pink Floyd. I don't know that one. Yeah, it's a good biscuit. I ain't gonna lie. I like biscuits and real butter in our family. We don't mess around with no margarine. That is good.
I have an appointment.
That's a good biscuit.
I have an appointment in an hour and a half.
Oh my God. Can I get
I
a
have to
little
get in the
coffee?
shower. I have an appointment in 1 hour.
Ooh, that's a
15
good
minutes.
biscuit.
Thank you.
They said that biscuit looks good, and they told us to say you hello.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah, where are you from? I don't know where you're from.
He's down south. They really know what they're doing more than I do.
Yeah, yeah. These are some real country people. I'm not gonna lie. These are real country
Where's
folks.
he from?
I don't know. Some of these people are straight up from like Arkansas.
love
They're actual
Arkansas.
hillbillies.
Well, ask him. I love it.
I love it too. I love that.
Do you like those homemade biscuits? I'd roll them out.
I do.
They're old-fashioned biscuits. They're on the back of baking powder. That's country.
Hey, Mama. He's from South Africa. South Africa. What the? My mama was like, that ain't hillbilly. Oh, that's funny. South Africa. I love that. Farming folk. South Africa. That's the one that's more like Americanized, right? South Africa is more like there's a lot of Americans there that go over there. Is that it? Liverpool. Hey, Mama, we got Liverpool, England in the house. That's crazy, huh? Hello, mate. No, that's the wrong one. Well, I need an English accent. Liverpool. That's crazy. That just blows my mind. And I'm a millennial. I grew up with the internet, but it's still, I'm shocked when I get on here talking to people from Indonesia. Hello there. Wish y'all could try this biscuit. This might be the best live ever. We still got 10 people in here. Feels like a record. Breaking record for me. Found you for the first time living in London. Let me eat this. And I'm from the Philippines. Sweet, man. Yeah. Like that. My mom, when I was a kid, my mom dated a Filipino guy, and he made the best rice, fried rice. It was so good. His family was from the Philippines, and I would always tell him, hey, make me some of that rice. I was a little kid. Make me some of that rice. I don't know how you doctored it up, but it was darn good. know how long as I can see the light? I see. No, I probably heard it though before. But I might start doing some guitar lessons on like rock stuff too, because one of my friends telling me that you should. She's like, you should start doing different kinds of music. And my dad had told me that, and other people they're like, you should start doing blues lessons. So I didn't like want to water down the niche, if you will, of the channel, because this is a flat picking channel. But if there's room for that, and I guess like whatever, I'll teach anything I know. With Crossroads. Right? What is something simple that you learned early on but still is your favorite? What is something simple that you learned early on but still is a favorite of yours? Oh, like music-wise? Ooh, okay. Well, my grandpa taught me Wildwood Flower, so I guess that's kind of holds close to my heart.
I gotta get ready now.
I think that the Wildwood Flower, I love that a lot.
That's my favorite.
What's your favorite song, huh?
That's one of my favorite.
And what's the other
songs.
one? What's the other one that you like?
Wildwood Flower. That my first
Amazing
breakup
Grace?
song. No, that's Grandma's song. The one I want to be buried to is
Don't rush it.
Shush. And Haley's gonna sing it.
What's up?
What is it?
I don't know. Tell the audience. Don't get quiet now. What's your song, Mama?
The song I want to be buried with?
No margarine. No. That's a sin. Fried rice. No. Filipino fried rice.
I love fried rice.
I know. I told him you used to date a Filipino guy.
I
He
sure
used to make
did.
the
A year
fried
and a half.
rice. Oh my God, it was good.
Peanut chicken.
Amazing.
Rice, hot peanut
How did he
chicken
do
rice.
it?
And he's like, with a knife, so yes.
How he chopped it? He had Asian knife skills.
Yes, he did. He truly did.
Did it look cool too?
Yeah, he also worked in Chinese.
He worked at a Chinese restaurant. How Asian do you want to get? Like he could really do it, huh?
Oh, he knew.
That food was so good.
He was an asshole, but he knew his skills in the kitchen.
Oh yeah, that's it.
Sorry, I said it. But now he knows Jesus.
That's good. What else? Every rose has its thorn. They want me to play that.
That's a pretty one.
You like that one? I don't know
Yeah,
that one.
It's a good one.
Jackie used to like that song.
That's a chick song.
Is it? Okay. Don't scratch that one.
It's a man song too.
Is it? Blister is.
What's my song? I can't
Sit down,
believe
Mom,
it.
a little bit. Dang it.
Wait, I'm trying to remember my song.
Oh man, I think they're laughing. They like
In the
you.
morning, I'll die in the morning. What's that song?
I don't know. Tell me.
It's Brother, Where Art Thou? One of those hymns.
Brother,
that
for
song.
where art thou?
One of those hymn
In
songs.
the hallelujah in the sky. I'll fly away.
There it is.
I'll fly away.
That's my
it.
favorite hymn.
I'll fly.
Because I'm a morning girl.
Glory, I'll fly. Sing it, Mom.
I wish I could.
Yeah.
The only person that sings in our family is your sister. Sissy can sing it. I'll
Let's
do
see.
it out. Oh my God, yeah, I'll learn that one. That's a must know. I gotta learn that from my mama. Mama. I gotta learn that for. Okay. Hurt by Johnny Cash. I don't know that one, but I like that one. That made me sad. I know this one. I can just play
play this for 8 hours. There's a song by Johnny Cash, daughter, Roseanne Cash, that I love. I love the song that she sang. I forget what it's called. It's about a breakup, of course. It's only the breakup song I like. You know, as a guy, we can't listen to too much of that. But his daughter could really sing. Man, this live is kicking today. We got like 12 people. This, I swear, this is a record high. Got 24 likes on here. Could you all folks, like literally all right now, like 24 of y'all, like just like it, like the heck out of it, keep like, you know, do all that, please. I think it's gonna help. I think that's what's been helping. Y'all folks like it and share it, or whatever you guys do. I don't know the technicality terms for it. Just do all that, whatever it is. Any hymn, church song, you know. Ooh, no, ooh, yeah, hymn, church. No, but I like a lot of the old hymns. That's about as close to one. Yeah, I like that one. That one gets down. That's pretty country. Okay, John Prince. No, I do not know. Wish you were here. Pink Floyd. No, I'm sorry. I don't know any Pink Floyd. You know, sorry about that. Billy Strings. I just know the Dust in the Baggie. Can't play right now, man. Burn out. We usually shred. I don't know what's going on today. It's cold out here. Black Mountain Rag. Sometimes I'm wondering if these folks are joking. But I realize people come in at a different time. They don't know that we played Black Mountain Rag 10 times already. My God, my hand's gonna fall off if I play that again. Let's see. so burnt out. But I got some of the notes in there. I am more of an indie rock. Okay, I like that too, man. I like indie and rock and all that stuff. See, I like country too. I'm more of a like. I like hillbilly music. I don't even like a lot of the new country. I'll be honest with you. Um, I do like that Brown. What is his name? Kane Brown or something like that. What if? That's a cool song. He sings it with that lady. I don't like a lot of new country at all. The way they sing through their nose, real tinny sound. What the heck is that? Oh man, that sounds awful. I just, they're all the same. That I like when singers back in the day, they had their unique voice. They didn't do that weird thing with their nose. I don't know where that came from. It's like they're singing through a tin can or something. I'm not a hater, but God, use your God-given voice. You know, I think one of the best country singers, Ray Price, San Antonio Rose. That's a song. Bee Gees, no, but I do. I um, I work at a gym and they play this one, and it's one of the popular ones with that awesome bass, and you know all the ladies do their little pump workout and stuff to that song, and they're like jumping up and down. It's a cool song. I forget what it's called. Jelly Roll. Jelly Roll. What's that? Morgan. Is it maybe that country artist? I don't know any of the new folks. I'm a millennial, but I know all the old players. It wasn't Staying Alive. It was the one with the real heavy bass. No, not really into the grunge, but I mean, I got into like metal, heavy metal as a kid. Technical, death metal, technical stuff with guitar, intricate guitar, a lot of sweep picking, a lot of little crazy stuff like that, tapping on it. The Faceless, I listened to them, Born of Osiris, Veil of Maya, Circle of Content, a lot of stuff, a lot of breakdowns, a lot of craziness. Every once in a while, I do like listen to a bunch of different breakdowns and stuff like that, just to, especially like for a workout or whatever. I'll listen to a bunch of different stuff. That's a lovely song. I love that one. I wish I could sing that one. Extreme More Than Words. They were fantastic. I watched that original live video they did. You know, Mama and Coming Home. No, but that's a good one. Do your own song, like off the rope of your mind. I wrote this little thing a while back. I never finished it, but it was like the intro of something. Come up with stuff like that all the time. One of my friends was joking with me, like, that's a hit. I was like, no, what are you talking about? He's like, no, I'm serious, you gotta go with that one. They're like, that is so pretty. I'm like, really? It's like 3 chords. Yeah. They're like, you should write your own music. I'm like, I don't know. I didn't think it was too great, but people seem to like it. guitar is pretty though. It rings. Heaven Knows I'm Invisible Now by the Smiths. I don't know that one. Those are basic chords and strumming, but music has proven time and time again upon who plays it and what you get from it. 3 chords are enough. You're right, huh? The Beatles, right? Had,
No
oh,
salt.
I'm good, Mom.
No, I want you to eat it because you need protein.
I haven't. I don't
no
want.
salt,
I don't want bacon.
onion, pepper, no salt at all.
Oh, really?
Eggs out, no salt, onion, pepper, cayenne
What is
pepper,
this?
less than a tablespoon of mayonnaise.
Fresh
egg salad I made this morning. Go.
Okay.
It's only for you.
Okay.
Nobody else can't deal with
Okay.
it. Go. You know it's good. Can you like it?
It's good, Mom. Thank you.
Do you want another one?
No, thank you.
But no salt, just garlic, onion, hot paprika.
Thanks.
Or cayenne pepper. What'd you plan so far?
I'm just talking. Sit down for a minute. 5 minutes.
I can't have a doctor's appointment.
Oh.
I want to meet up with your people.
All right. She wants to meet up with you people. Mom's gonna be crazy as heck on these podcasts. You guys be laughing. This turned into a pure comedy show. My God, if we get my family on here, me, my dad, my mom, my grandma, it's gonna be chaos. This thing will blow up. YouTube will just start glitching. It won't be enough bandwidth. I'd like to show you my view. I don't know. Kind of where I'm at. Just I don't know if you could turn this thing around. Got a nice tree there. Kind of where I'm at right now. But what are some favorite movies you guys like? Let's talk about movies a little bit. It's 12:06 right now, Glitch. Little afternoon. Gotta go be the new Frankenstein movie that came out. Really? I didn't even know there was one. What? That's crazy. I might go see that. Del Toro, I heard of that. You know who I think is the best producer of all time? M. Night Shyamalan. My God, he makes some good movies. It always keeps me entertained. Even if it's like really slow, I got an M. Night Shyamalan movie. If you start it, if you're 10, 15 minutes invested in, he gets you. You have to finish it.
This is between you and I. I told you that I was obsessive. It's a power trip with her. You know, I was like, no. I know. I said, no, you said that she had nothing to do.
Hi there.
If you had nothing to do, if she had nothing to do for those time over thinking that she can go. You got no problem with it. And she's like, oh, she goes, I didn't say that, but she wanted to be the one to tell me, go ahead and tell me the right thing, you know. And she's in this long little deck.
Freebird. If you want to hear that, just go to Guitar Center. You'll hear 20 other guitars attempting to play it. So I don't know if you guys heard the news at all in California. And this isn't a joke. California has a list of songs. I think it's 5 or 10. I don't know. You got to go look this up. Guitar centers. Songs you're actually not allowed to play because it has turned into a problem. One of the songs on there is Freebird, Sweet Home Alabama, AC/DC, Back in Black. That's a few just to name on a list. You can actually get kicked out and fined if you play those songs in a guitar center. That's in California. So it's getting pretty technical up here with the laws and whatnot, regulations. And yeah, Stairway to Heaven. That's another one on the list. You can't actually play that. If you can actually get fined, they will fine you. This is not a joke. Yeah, Smoke on the Water on the list too. Smoke on the Water, Stairway to Heaven, and all those other ones. There's like 10 songs. I don't know the other ones, but those are the. Can't play those because too many people come in and play and it's bothering the workers, and they file the suit. They literally cannot focus because every time they try to like sell a guitar, they'll be hearing Smoke on the Water, and it's like I get it, it's distracting. When I heard that somebody posted, I thought that was a joke. I was like, oh, good joke. And I looked into it. I was like, oh, dang, that's actually a law now. So that's crazy to me. I don't know how well they enforce it, but they had a sign put up in there. Somebody posted this on Instagram. Not allowed. I was like, dang. They don't mess with me because I just go in there. If I ever go in there, I just pick some bluegrass. They like me because they have never heard anything like that. Me and my dad roll in there, and all the Guitar Center people like us. We just straight jamming hillbilly up in there. We're like a breath of fresh air. I think it's a myth. I don't know. It could be. I'm pretty sure it's pretty true. The workers are just tired of listening to people playing the same song. Maybe it is. I don't know. But I've seen it on Instagram. Somebody posted that picture. But they won't do anything to you as long as it sells their gear. They'll let it be. Maybe. Yeah. You could be right. I don't know. It's hard to believe anything now because on the internet everything's. I don't know what to believe anymore. That'd be funny if it was true. I watched Davey 504 videos and doing all the intro in the guitar store, but didn't get, see. But he probably played it correct. He was in tune, and he's probably a good player. You know, that's the only problem. If you play it good, okay, then we'll let it slide. But if you start screwing up, get out. There's the front door, and don't take any free picks with you. Nobody's going to kick Davey. No. Oh, he's a bassist? Scotland. Oh, good company. Greetings. Thank you, brother. I've been playing for over 20 years and recently got into bluegrass flat picking. Good choice. Any advice for exercises that will improve technique? Yes. Subscribe to this channel. I got plenty of technical videos on that, and we got lessons coming up, and we will soon be doing lessons on Zoom. So that's not yet though. But for right now, my tips is here's what I will tell you. This is really basic stuff. People overlook this. Trim your nails. A lot of new players, they've just started playing guitar and their nails are long. Trim them short. If you are fretting the strings and your nails are getting in the way, you're gonna hit a bunch of buzzing notes, because you need to make sure that whatever type of music are, that you are fretting the strings with the tip of your fingers, not the pads. That's the first thing right there. Okay? If you can't play your chords without hearing buzzing, you have no business flat picking. Get your chords squared away first, and then you can start picking. Make sure you fret on the very tips. Take time. Take longer to do this at first, and this is going to help your playing. Tip with the you want to hit the notes with the tips of your finger. That should be obvious. I recommend for everyone a medium flat pick. Now, people think I use a blue chip or some fancy pick. No, I just look. Actually, look. I didn't even know it was a Guitar Center pick. These are great. I like the medium flat pick by Fender. That's the best pick, I think. You don't need a fancy pick. And here's another thing. A lot of beginners will be playing like this. They're picking with half the pick. That's way too much. You cannot pick fast. That's as fast as I can go on that part there, Black Mountain Rag. Here's what you do. You want to clutch down on it. You want to barely be picking with, I'm talking an eighth of an inch of the pick, maybe a 16th. It's just the tip of the guitar pick. What that does is when you're only picking with that much guitar pick, it forces your hand to be in tight and close to the guitar, because it has to be, right? Because if it's not, you're going to miss it if you're out here. If you're like this with a lot of the pick and you're picking, it takes too long to skip over the string, essentially, just to not overcomplicate it. But when you're barely using the tip of the pick, it sounds like you're dancing on the strings. It's very cool, a lot quicker for that pick to glide over to the next string and get the other notes. That's just to simplify it. So basically, if you use less of the guitar pick, you'll pick faster, to sum it up. That's my tips for now. Keep your hand and try to keep your hand relaxed. It's hard sometimes. Some people want to start clenching down and having their bracing their hand on the guitar. It works for some folks, but I teach keep your hand really loose. Keep them fingers like flowing. You shouldn't be all clenched up and like you're about to punch your guitar. Stay loose if you can. The other tip here, a lot of people will tell you use more wrist movement. Most guitar teachers will teach you this. I say for flat picking, I would say actually the opposite. I would say, sure, you're going to use a little wrist naturally, but focus more on elbow. Once you incorporate more elbow movement, you start to really get that natural flowing sound. It takes practice, and it's not going to feel easy at first. You got to practice this. And go slow. Go slow. Slower than you think. If you learn a guitar lick and you got it down slow, practice it slower than that. Slower than you think is appropriate. And that way you're building good mechanics. You're not practicing mistakes. You don't want to be practicing mistakes and wrong notes. That's the worst thing you could do, because your brain will learn those things fast. But if you slow it down and progress when you can actually play it, then you're doing the right thing. Play a lick, and once you can play and speed up a little bit if you're comfortable. But the rule is that once you found that point to where you can't pick it good, back it on down again. Slow it down. Even if you can play it faster, build those mechanics, that pattern, that neurological pattern. They've done studies on this. Playing slow is the best thing you can do to practice. Also, playing with a metronome. Buy yourself a cheap metronome off of Amazon, $10, whatever. Pick with a metronome. This is going to, trust me, because there's so many times like I played with people and they're just out of time. They're a little bit out, but it throws the whole thing off. If you are in tune and you're in time, you're going to be ahead of the game already. I would also say, whatever guitar you have, expensive, cheap, whatever, take it to a guitar luthier. Not sure what happened. It said reconnecting live. I don't know. Did it do anything weird, glitchy? If everyone could subscribe to the channel, help a brother out here. Help a brother out here. You know, I'm appreciating that. Everyone can subscribe and like the channel right now. Like it. Oh, sweet. I'm so happy right now. That means a lot. Free lessons, you know, I get on here and do this just because I love music. So this is my hobby. I wish one day that Billy Strings would see some of these videos I do, me and my dad picking and stuff like that. That would be awesome. My dad always says, I wonder if Billy Strings seen your stuff. I'm like, probably not. He's busy. He's got a busy schedule. He's like, oh, one of the videos got 100,000 views. He's probably seen it. I don't think so. He's got a full schedule, that boy. He's gigging all the time. But it'd be cool one day if I can meet him and jam with him just a little bit on Black Mountain Rag. I won't take up too much time, Billy. Yeah, this is an older Alvarez here. This is a 50-30. A 50-53 Alvarez. It's my dad's guitar. He's let me borrow it. It's like 40 years old. He said it's an old one. It's got this interesting back. It's got a nice dark color to it. I like it. It's very vintage looking, and it plays great. That's my dad's favorite guitar player, and pretty much mine too when it comes to flat picking. Billy Strings probably does it best. I wonder how I can get in touch with him and maybe I know some other channels have like met him and stuff and invited him. They went to meet him and they kind of posted it on their channels. That would be sweet. He's such a cool dude, and he reminds me of myself. Even my dad said this because like he comes from like a metal background, and then all of a sudden he started listening to Doc Watson. That was literally me. I was playing metal. I was playing breakdown stuff. I was playing blues, rock, old classic rock, Jimi Hendrix, stuff like that. And then I got into like bluegrass with my grandpa, and me and my dad started picking with my grandpa, and I literally started learning from a record player from like the 50s, 60s, like Doc Watson records, like Bill Monroe, like the Carter Family, like all this old stuff. That's kind of how I learned, and so like me and him, I think would like get along with all that. Me and my dad used to go to these little bluegrass. It wasn't really a festival, but it was a bluegrass meeting. A bunch of fiddlers and stuff like that, banjo pickers, all kinds of stuff. It was in Orangevale, California. We used to go over there, sit in. It was like a once a month deal. Go jam with them and stuff. That was a lot of fun. I'd like to take my phone or camera over there, and I don't have a camera, but my phone, and start doing little vlogs or whatever. Start doing little videos of this for the YouTube. You know, give some people some different content. You know. A day in the life of a flat picker, right? Stuff like that. Some people probably watch it. Could you play Layla? No, I can't, but that's one of my favorite songs right there, Layla. That slide part, oh my God. When I play that song on my good headphones, I always forward to that slide there. I always got to forward. Ooh, even it's better than Clapton's solo on there. One of my favorites. Excuse me, boss. I'm not your boss. Can I see the back of that guitar again? Yeah. Saw it for a split second, two different sides. So it's like I think it's mahogany. I'm not sure. So it's got this little A brace here. I don't know if it's a separate piece or what the deal is. You can look at it's got some pretty work on it. It's not in the best shape, but you know, it's a player's guitar. And then the inside here, it's a 50-53 Alvarez. I don't know if you can see that. Now, I'm a fan of dots on my guitar necks, but this will suffice for now. And I like the headstock on it. And it's got some good Grover tuners. You guys won't judge me real quick. I have to pee real quick. Hold on. Give me like 10 seconds. Hey, Mom, what's my phone real quick?
We have to leave in 40 minutes.
Thank you, Mom. Thank you, folks. Man, I thought my bladder was gonna explode. Mom, can you heat me up a cup of that decaf?
I made it to the shower.
Thank you much.
We gotta go
Love
in
you.
half hour.
Thank you. Yeah.
I mean it. We can't be late.
Absolutely beautiful. It's some character. Yeah, man, I like it a lot. I lost her. I lost her. Gotta reel her back in. 9 a.m. in Cape Town. Okay. Yeah, it's 12:30 here. 12:26.
I'm going in a half hour. Get in the shower now. Did you know my appointment's at 1:15? I gotta be there at 1:15 as well.
Could you play maybe like some classic country songs? You can play. I don't actually know a lot of classic country songs, to be honest. Most of the stuff I know is like good old fiddle tunes and hillbilly music. But I would like to learn some like Texas swing and stuff like that. And there's some good country songs I do like. I listen to some of them. I only listen to old country. I don't listen to no new stuff. I like how those tunes sit on those lower notes. Yeah. All right, Wyatt. God bless. Have a good day, man. Thank you for tuning in. Look to see you in here again, Wyatt. All you guys. I'm trying to do this daily. Bye now. Any thoughts on Chris Stapleton? I'm not sure. I'll listen to him later. Is he a country guy? Who is your guitar hero? Ooh. All right, David. Let's see here. I really like Jimi Hendrix. Jim, Jimmy, Doc Watson. I don't know. Billy Strings, Brian Sutton. I really like the way Eric Clapton played when he was younger. That's like it. That's pretty much it. It's a very small, narrow amount of people, but I don't really know that many guitar players. He's a country guy from Kentucky. Okay, good old boy. Very well known and headliner in country festivals. All right, I'll check him out. Good choices. Mine would have been Burton. I got to check him out too. See, you guys are throwing all these names at me. I haven't heard of these. Burton Gents. I'll check him out. I know there's so many awesome guitar pickers out there because, I mean, there's even so many YouTuber players that aren't even professional guitar players but are professional level musicians. Like that Trey Henley or whatever, I think his name is. I think his name is Trey Henley. I just started following him. I don't know if he's a professional musician, but he could be. He's phenomenal. No, Brown Eyed Girl, no. I can't play that one. My ex, actually, she always wanted me to learn that song, and I learned some of it for her. I know the rhythm, but something like that. Something like that, right? I don't know. Oh, better leave it alone. Good songwriting in that one. We figured it out, Christian. We got it. We got like part of the song. Yeah, it's just, I guess it's just those little, I think that was little two strings, the B and the E. I think it does that. I need to cut away acoustics so I can get them high notes. Ooh, that sun just came out. Nice. Thank you, Lord. Nice sunny day. That song is called Single Girl, right there. The Stanley Brothers wrote that one. Go listen to the Pete Seeger show. YouTube this later. If y'all want to go see a good performance, go look up Doc Watson on the Pete Seeger show and the Stanley Brothers. There's a whole episode of all good pickers. The Stanley Brothers on that show. There's an old show, Pete Seeger show from the 60s, I think, and they played Single Girl on there. And their banjo player, he also played Clinch Mountain Backstep. I love watching old performances and stuff like that. That's why I learned a lot of my chops growing up. I watched Earl Scruggs back in the 50s and 60s went to the house of the Morris Brothers, and the Morris Brothers came up with that song, the Salty Dog Blues. So I remember watching that video. Earl Scruggs literally took his son and went out to like North Carolina or wherever they were from, the Morris Brothers. He went out to their house and they just showed up. They didn't have no phone back then to call them, hey, Morris Brothers, we're coming. No, Earl and his son just drove over there. They didn't even know if they were going to be home, and they just happened to be there working. They worked on cars and stuff. That was their business, automotive kind of work. See, they wrote some good hit songs and they got a bad record deal, and they went on to Cars. The Morris brother, it was Wiley and Zeke, I think. And Earl Scruggs went out there. Of course, he was well known by then. Went out there with his son and they jammed, and they wrote Salty Dog Blues, and that's where I learned it from, was that little live performance. And they played it in G. And here's Here's how he played it. That's how they did it. It was real simple. I like to add a little solo into that. Mess with it, you know, add some picking in there. Country picking. Man, this live is going on over 2 hours. I can't believe it. I feel stove up. If I'm gonna start doing these lives like this, I need to get me a good chair. I don't know that one. Tony Rice, yeah. Yeah, I've talked about him earlier. Sorry, Tony. I like the way he, sorry, I just burped. I like the way he plays Little Sadie. Him and his band. Go listen to the way they do Little Sadie. My God, that's good. I'll learn how to sing that one, I think. Larry Sparks, John Deere Tractor. I don't know that one. drove a lot of tractors growing up. I had a I didn't drive a lot of tractors. I had a job, a farming job, worked in the hay, alfalfa. See, even though I'm from California, it's a small little country town, very country kind of. We're really known for tomatoes and rice and alfalfa hay. So I drove a lot of those old style tractors. My first job out of high school, or still in school. It was a summer job. Talk about hard work. 110 degrees, driving an old tractor with no AC. It was lifting up hay bales. Got up to like 115, 118 out there some days. Had to drink a gallon or two of water a day. That was a necessity. You had to. I literally started drinking water the night before. Try to get a half gallon in, another half gallon in the morning. Eat. Make sure you. Those farmers, man, that's another type of life. They you start early in the morning, try to beat the heat, but sometimes you can't. You get going at 3, 4 in the morning. Salty dog. Anybody in here not subscribed, go ahead and give me a little subscription there. That'd help me out. Help your boy out. Grow this thing. Trying to get it up to 5K here. That's my goal for a month or two. I think I can get there. Screaming and playing, man. Great stuff. Oh, thank you, man. Free lessons here, daily lives, hopefully. I haven't got a schedule yet, but I'm trying to start going on at 3 p.m. dailies, Pacific time, 3 p.m. So, all right, Grandma. Grandma. Shred on this thing. Master of Puppets? No. Haven't heard that one. Brilliant. Yeah, I think we get there. Freeborn Man. No, I don't know that one either. Sorry, man. How about this one? Can anyone place this one? Let's see. Bluegrass, you gotta know this one. I think that's it. Black Mountain Rag. Oh my God, again? You guys are messing with me now. You're gonna have me play it again? I can't do it again. My hands are gonna start locking up. Old Joe Clark. Old Joe Clark. That's it. Old Joe. Slow it down here to show you all what I'm playing. He actually starts out the lead. So I got lessons on Old Joe Clark. I believe there's a full hour-long tutorial on it, but I'm going to be redoing a lot of these lessons once I have the money to buy a speaker, like a decent a microphone rather. I need to save for this stuff. I can't get it now, but I want to invest in the YouTube. You know, get better quality sound for you guys. I got to figure all that out. Oh, I don't know that one, buddy. Streamline Cannonball is one I plan on doing a lesson on. Doc Watson style, picking style. Great job, you have inspired me to play. I'm glad, that's what I'm here for. Good evening from London, England. Wow, that's cool. Welcome, man. Do you know Sunshine on My Shoulder by John Denver? No, I do not. I'm going to have to start writing these lists down so I can listen to this stuff. I, I might just get a notebook and start writing a song down each time somebody says one of these songs. But let me try to remember this one. Sunshine on My Shoulder, John Denver. It was just on my shoulder. It just came out. The cloud moved and it was really sunny here for a minute. You should try playing with the shoulder of your pick. It gives you fuller tone. Try it sometimes. Yeah, that kind of does sound good. Wabash Cannonball is really good. I used to know it. I forgot it. Roy Acuff, the way he used to do that. Let's see. No, that's not it. That's not it. I gotta go listen to that one again. Burnout. Teach us how to play that with two people too. Right on. Wabash Cannonball, you mean? Let me know. The vid with your dad and you was great. Right on. You should try to play and get as many vids with him while you can. That's true. Yeah, I thought of that the other day. He's still young, but we're gonna get on here. What you were playing just there. Oh, yeah. Beaumont Rag. Okay, me and my dad, we'll do Beaumont Rag then. Don't forget about taking your mama to her doctor's appointment. Yeah, right on. Yeah, that's close here. We're heading out in about 10 minutes. Yes, man. Let the big man know your audience wants to see both of y'all. Right on. Tell him that. Go on that video and give my dad some that one that you guys seen my dad play on. Go give him some credit because he's holding it down, man. My dad's a good player, and so he needs a little show him some love. Cheers, Jeremy. Have a great evening, bud. Appreciate you. Yeah, right on, guys. Great picking, man. Yeah, about to head out here, folks, but it was a nice chat with everyone. Everyone that's here, I'm trying to get on daily sometime. My goal is 3 p.m. I know it's 3 p.m. now, so I hit it a little early, but that's the goal every day is like around 2 or 3 p.m. Pacific time. So I don't know what that is everywhere else, but sometimes I come on at night too later, like 10 Pacific time, 9, 10. So sometimes I'm on twice a day. Just if you want to watch it, you can just stay notified or whatever. I don't know how all that works, but I'm trying to grow here. We're already at 4,000 subscribers, which blew my mind because I couldn't believe I even had 100 subscribers when they came. And I love that, seeing that grow. It's like really motivating. And then a lot of people want the Zoom lessons, but we're not there yet, but that's coming soon. So anybody who wants like one-on-one lessons and stuff, we will be doing that soon. We'll be watching for you. Right on. Ragtime Annie there. That's a good old fiddle tune right there. That's one of the hillbilly ones right there. Little cross picking in that section too. It's down, up, down. got to get to this appointment. God bless you all. Tune in later tonight. Maybe I'll be on here tonight, but we got to bounce. The picking is over.